Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to be talking about how to answer every single organic chemistry question ever. I swear 99% of the time, I'm not going to say 100% of the time because with chemistry there is always an exception. Pretty much every single organic chemistry question ever, especially on a midterm or a final, could be answered with either electronics or sterics. And if you don't believe me, that's okay. When I was told this as a second-year organic chemistry student, I also didn't believe my teacher at the time. But now that I'm a master's student in chemistry, synthesis specifically, I now truly believe that this is correct. Every single question can be answered with these two concepts. If you're going to answer a question with an electronics argument, you have to ask two questions. Question one is, can I draw any resonance structures? So, can the electrons be delocalized? If they can, what does this do to the stability of the structure, and how does that predict how the structure is going to react? Where if you have a very stable structure, it is going to be unreactive, and if you have a very unstable structure, it is going to be reactive. Just like I talked about in my last resonance video, where we talked about a kid that hates broccoli. If you give it a piece of broccoli, it is going to throw it at you because it's going to be unstable and unhappy and it doesn't want that broccoli. Whereas if you have a child that loves broccoli, when you give it a piece of broccoli, it might smile and laugh and be happy and eat the broccoli. So the kid that loves broccoli would be an atom that can stabilize a negative charge if the negative charge is represented as the broccoli. And the kid that hates broccoli is represented by an unstable structure that cannot stabilize, hence cannot delocalize a negative charge. So now, if you look at your structure and you can't draw any resonance forms, you have to ask a second question if you're going to argue based on electronics. And the second question is, can I identify any electronegative atoms? So atoms that are going to steal electrons from atoms that are nearby them. Atoms that will essentially draw electrons towards themselves, thieves of electrons. So the last point was resonance. This point has to do with induction. So under electronics, we have resonance and we have induction. So now for our second argument. Our second argument is all about sterics. And sterics essentially says that two big atoms do not want to be near each other because they hate each other. So when two big bulky groups are nearby one another, they are very unhappy. Just like if you were on the subway and somebody came and sat right beside you and they started shoving you with their shoulder, you'd be like, hey man, please stop, back off, back off. You wouldn't be in a very good mood, would you? Atoms feel the same way as you do. So never leave a question blank. You can always answer a question with either electronics or sterics, where the electronics argument has to do with resonance or induction, and sterics just has to do with the fact that big bulky groups do not want to be near big bulky groups. That's it. That's all. Have a great day. Also, if you made it to the end of my video, please make sure to leave a like, comment, save, and or subscribe to my channel if you want to support me and my content or send it to your friends. Have a great day.